Thank you, I nearly fell over my own dress. I came all, there's about 500 men under here, forget the Trojan horse. God, thank you for coming. It's so fabulous to see all of you in here for the 7th time. How fantastic. I got all dressed up, I did my hair. I can understand why the women's movement actually didn't start till the late 60s, because they're too busy getting the teasing out of their hair, I think, before that. Can't move, actually, can't say yes or no. Yes, no. Just like Jackie O. Yes, I'll wear the pink outfit. Yes, absolutely. I was wearing my Chanel sunglasses because I've just been in Canberra and you have to sort of cover your eyes from all the effluent coming down Joke City. They're Chanel. Somebody said, Rachel, they're Chanel, they're French, you're not supposed to wear them, but they're faux Chanel. I looked inside and it says they're made in China and I thought, oh no, God, the Chinese are killing Tibetans. You just can't win, really, can you? Trying to be politically correct, I'm doing the right thing, it's just too hard. Now I have to tell you, before I keep going, that this is actually being recorded for SBS, so I should say, Willkommen, Benvenue, Shalom. What's going to happen is that the entire show is going to come under in subtitles on the screen in like Swedish. So you'll actually all be able to put together IKEA furniture really easily. That was politically incorrect. I'm trying to be politically correct because everybody keeps saying be politically correct all the time and it's getting a bit tedious. I did this hair not by using plastic rollers because I thought I'm not going to use plastic rollers anymore, they're bad for the ozone. I got some cocktail sausages. Rolled them into my hair, put a toothpick in. Then my girlfriend Sylvia arrived with her poodle, Conan. Took me 2 hours to get the dog off my head. You know what little dogs are like, they want to hump everything, so it's there on my leg now. Political correctness, I mean, what does it mean in the 90s? What, politically correct like politicians? Like Carmen Lawrence Demidenko, that kind of correct? Politically correct. Politically correct, it's kind of mutually exclusive, isn't it? Like military intelligence. Like friendly fire. Like ABC publicity department. I'm neither politically correct or incorrect. I think I'm profoundly politically challenged. Because I just don't know how to behave anymore. And in every direction I see that I'm being told what to do. And as a woman, it's quite interesting because we just got over eating the apple. And all of a sudden, people are telling me how to behave again. And the thing is that we're all individuals. We're all components of different things. No one can be told as a group what to do. Nobody can say to you, do this and you do that. That's okay. You know, women telling other women what to do. You never see a man saying, don't wear those pink socks. They'll set us back 100 years. Ladies. I mean, sometimes, I want to be at home. I want to be a domestic goddess. I want to bake scones. I want to potter around. Clean, do the dishes. Other times I have to fight with some neo-Nazi misogynist pig in a corporate environment. And other times I just want to sit on a dick for 3 days. Call me a crazy romantic. It doesn't mean that I'm less empowered. Does it? No. Now, if there was a publication or an organisation that actually gave us the information as to what is politically correct or not, it would have to come via the phone book, wouldn't it? It would, because everything's in the phone book. You can find everything in the phone book. Recently, a woman was struck by lightning during a thunderstorm while she was on the phone. And when it was announced on the news, telephone people said, well, you know, you should have known because it's in the phone book. Now, I don't carry my phone book around in a clutch bag. But I thought, I'll look it up because it could give me a whole lot of other tips. And I did look it up and there it was. It said, do not use an electrical object during a thunderstorm while you're on the phone. So don't use the hot tongs on the phone, right? You'll implode. But then I kept looking through the phone book thinking, this is very interesting because it tells me everything else. It tells me to dial a tarot, dial a numerology thing. Dial a compliment? What kind of loser would you have to be? Hello, tell me I'm fabulous. You don't mean that, you say that to everybody. There's all sorts of things. It tells you what to do during a nuisance call, if you get a nuisance call in the phone book. You open up the phone book, it says what to do in a nuisance call. You know what it says? Hang up. Somebody got paid a lot of money to write that. What to do in a nuisance call. I actually like a nuisance call. I love them. Hello? Hello? You're naked? You're doing what with an apple corer? You think I'm a lousy comic? Oh, I think you're a crappy premier. Well, that's probably what he does in his spare time. And we're very lucky to be here in Collins Street in Melbourne, in Victoria. The last place here, the other name, they haven't turned to a pit stop for the Grand Prix. And it's not a casino yet. Wow. We've got a bit of lighting because, you know, he sold the SEC. He only sold it because he got more for it than he would have for his mother. Now, the interesting thing is that although I sort of looked in the back of the phone book and take the mickey out of using the phone quite a lot, the point is that I'm actually on the phone all the time. When I get really neurotic, I clean the phone, take the speaky bit off, and I wash it down. I don't know whether you've ever done that, but if you ever take the speaky bit of the phone, there's lots of lumpy, grungy bits inside it. It's the bullshit that we talk. Gets stuck in the phone. But the fact is that in my life that I lead, where I'm travelling all the time, the phone is often the only means of communication. It's the only tool that I have that I can keep in touch with my friends and family and all sorts of people. In fact, the only really reliable male voice in my life is Mr. Third Stroke. Because I know wherever I am and you're in the country, I just dial that number and there he is at the third stroke. It'll be 9:35 precisely. I'm trying to imagine what he's like. You know, I ring the third stroke, will be 9:40 precisely. Yes. Trying to imagine whether he's tall or dark or whatever, you know. Sometimes when I'm really lonely, I wind the telephone cord around my body and I pull it really tight. And I imagine that it's him. At the third stroke, it'll be 9:45 precisely, yeah. And if I listen really, really, really carefully, I know he's talking just to me. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Seek counselling.